pushes the front of your bumper in.
Okay, here's the Jeep. As far as I know, this is the only rust hole that I'm aware of. There's it's about that big, about as big as my hand, underneath the carpet. You weld the plate in, you're done. Okay. Otherwise, it's decent. There's a mold growth on there. This window doesn't go up or down. I ripped the entire regulator mechanism out, so I just hold the window up like that. I use a suction cup to keep it up. I just got tired of fighting with it. This door has been loose since the day I got it a little bit, because the guy used a bolt going through the hinge there instead of the proper pin. So get a new door, you'll be fine. You can see the hinge is a little goofy. Actually, that looks okay. Looks like it's just that there or something. Who knows? But otherwise, it's in decent shape. Here's the back. I tore the cloth off the headliner because it was drooping, so I tore that off, so it's just the foam up there now. Here's the back. It's all in decent shape. I got all the woody panels from my other Wagoneer and put it in here because I thought it looked cooler. It is the Select-Track 4-wheel drive, so it has both the full-time and part-time 4-wheel drive. It's even got the cup holder there. I made the one hole bigger so you could put the big, Wendy's and McDonald's supersized cups in there. You've got the shelf it. That's this shelving unit up top, so you can actually put stuff up top there. Very handy. You cannot buy them anymore. They sell for $200 or $300 on eBay if you ever find one. It's got a sunroof. It does leak a little bit. I always had a little bit of drip leaks up there at the hinges. Whenever I got any kind of scratch or something like that, I always put something on it so it wouldn't rust. I don't know what happened here. I think somebody kicked it. Who knows? The paint's all peeling up a little bit. There's inside the hatch. It's even got a book, paint book. You can have that with it too. I don't need it. Here's the little bumper hitch I installed. Not very strong, but you can tow the bike trailer home with that. You see, the tires are in fantastic shape. They're damn near brand new. Hardly any use on them whatsoever. I don't even think I got 500 miles on these tires. They cost me $785 for these 4 tires, and they are brand spanking new. You'll never wear them out anytime soon if you maintain the car, because the tires can hold so much more than this car weighs. 31 by 10.5s, the largest tire width that you can put on the stock rims, because I love the stock rims with the Jeep logo. That's my little pusher so I can push stuff without hurting the car. A little dent in the bumper, it's no big deal. $30 at a junkyard. It's under the hood. This engine at 485,000 miles, I put a new engine in it. This engine's got about 120,000 miles on it. So as long as you take care of it and feed it oil, you should get another 400,000 miles on this engine. The alternator is probably going to need to be replaced. I noticed the power is low. If I turn the lights on or the blower on, everything dims. So the alternator is not putting out full power. So $40 for an alternator. And this broke. The rubber, it uses a rubber mount so that when you're four-wheeling, if you hit something, it just pushes the mirror off and doesn't break it. But the rubber has dried out, so you'll need a new one of those, and that'll clip right back in. You just need to replace this. It unscrews these 2 screws here, and this comes off, and you replace that. A little dent there. The car is actually not in bad shape, considering it's got 497,000 miles on it. The odometer says 237,000, but that's because that's like my 3rd cluster I put in this car. Oh, also the lever to switch the blend box to between hot and cold, that one seized up. I installed a new cable for it. It's connected on this end, but it's not connected on that end. My hands were too big and I never got around to connecting it. So you just reconnect the cable, and it's got a new cable in there for the blend box. I believe the air works. I mean, I haven't used it in years. It's probably going to need Freon, but it should be functional. And sunroof from the outside. Here's the really nice part too. Lund visor. The paint, I got a can of matching paint, the dark Baltic blue metallic from the dealer, and painted it myself. And of course I didn't clear coat it, so the paint eventually bleached off in the sun. But this is the Lund moon visor that has the sockets. You can install lights in there. I don't know if you can see it. There it is. There's a hole right there, and there's one for each of them. Down there you can see the 3 down there, and then the other one on the other end. You can put lights in there. I'd wire up LEDs if I were you. I like LEDs, but otherwise in decent shape. The dash is in good shape. Everything's in good shape. I mean, the car's old. It's got a lot of miles. Oh, I have a spare driver's seat too. I've gone through a lot of driver's seats because I'm big and heavy, so I have a spare one of those. You can have that. It's not here. I'll have to bring it down, but you can have that. Otherwise, good truck. Let me give you some wide views. Starts right up every time. I've had this car sitting for 8-9 months without touching it. I put a battery in it, starts right up. Those inline 6 engines crank slow, but they're indestructible as long as you take care of them. It's got a 4-inch Black Diamond lift, suspension lift, not a puck lift. It's a good lift. It's got RS 9000 shocks all around. Those are the adjustable shocks. There's a little lever on it. You can adjust the stiffness for if you need a stiffer ride, if you're towing something, or a softer ride if you're four-wheeling. So I've probably got about $3,000 in the truck, but you know, it's got 500,000 miles. It's old, and I can't afford to drive a 20 mile per gallon, 24 mile per gallon truck. If you get ethanol-free gas, you can get 24 miles a gallon with it. That's what I got. Although on the new E10, I got 19 to 21, which kind of sucks, but it's still not bad. Someone broke the light. I'll have to see if I have another one of them. They're cheap, but I'll see if I have any of them. That's it.